How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and the time is finally here. We have the 55% showcase for the new Carnival LR Fizz Sword of Hope Trunks. I'm excited for this. We got him level 1 links right out the gate, and we're going to see just how good he is before we feed in the dupes we got for him. So let's take a look. He activates an entrance animation upon entry once only. He gets key 3, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack for 4 turns from the start of turn, plus an additional attack 100% when performing a super attack. He also gets an additional key 1 up to 5 and defense 10% up to 50 with each attack performed. He reduces damage received by 10% within the same turn, with each super attack performed up to 30%. He also has an additional attack 100 and launches an additional attack with a high chance of becoming a super attack as the second or third attack during a turn. He also launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack starting from the 5th turn from the start of battles. So, unfortunately, we do have him turn 2, which is not where we want him, but it is red zone, and our attempts are very, very limited. So, we're going to do our best to not super attack that much with everybody except Vegeta and Trunks here, because, you know, we do want their build. And of course, that's how we had to start out, because it wouldn't be a Celtic Link showcase without the worst possible turn 1. We probably should have put them there, but I wanted to let the GT duo take the hits because we are going to float them next turn. But, of course, you know, that happens. Because the idea here is to get the GT duo standby on the turn that we activate the standby for the Sword of Hope Trunks.
Give it back to you.
This is something that I have to do. As a mortal living in this world.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do this number so that way they don't attack that much. And we can let Trunks get the most super attacks here, and to take advantage of himself being in slot 2. So, start a turn, we're looking 200k defense. Remember, we do have damage reduction, and we are raising defense on his 18 key. So, this should be interesting. Let's see how this plays out. But watch these guys like super like 10 times and be like critical hits each time. What did I tell you? Alright, here we go. Ugh. Okay, at least they get the dodge. Alright, so with support, 9.7 out the gate. Wow, I was not expecting that much of attack out of him. And we get the additional super. Very nice. So this would have built up damage reduction for us to take any hit that might be thrown at us. Very, very nice.
Should be around here.
Alrighty, so we do have Bulma here, obviously, so that way we can get her passive up. So we're gonna go ahead. I think if I time this right, we get this. We let the GT duo do that. And then we do that with the Trunks. Because that way we float the GT duo a little bit later, and we should be able to land them right before we're ready to stand by, which is kind of what we want. Alright. There we go. Alright, we get an additional super with the Goku and Vegeta. Alright, and there goes the super. Can we at least dodge it? No. Okay, but I'll take that. Okay, so now that we have our setup... How's the defense looking? 300k on the defense. We don't have any support. Well, we do have the Bulma support from last turn. So, let's see here. I'm thinking... Type disadvantage. They're gonna triple super, though. I know it. They're gonna triple super and they're gonna crit. Okay. We're gonna put Trunks in front, so we at least get the singular super. And yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. 300k ought to be enough defense for this, yeah. As long as he doesn't super. Yep, perfect. 7 million this turn, obviously a little bit less. We're not in slot 2, and we don't have any support this turn. But we do have 6 links active, right? Vegeta and Trunks are kind of his best partner. Gohan is, but I didn't want to put Gohan in the showcase for Trunks. But ideally, you would be running them together in reality. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so if we float Mai off this turn, yep, we have the GT Duo standby. Perfect. So we can float Mai off this turn and then be prepared for... Yeah, we're just going to have to take it. Yeah, and then I think next turn, if we float next turn the GT Duo, they should show up on Trunks' turn for the standby. Alright, we did only get the 18 keys, so they're not going to be launching a whole bunch of supers. They can still launch a few, but they shouldn't be launching too much. And at type disadvantage, that'll be really good for us. Because then we can put Vegeta and Trunks here on the next rotation. We have enough? I feel like we have enough. Okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. Alright, we get the dodge on mine. Nice. Alright, she can't be doing that later on, that's for sure. Okay, so we have Trunks' standby. So... we only get 4 turns with it, if you guys remember. So, we're actually going to... we're going to wait one more turn to use it. So let's grab that. And let's grab that. Alright, perfect. Alright, 9.2 million. Remember, we do have Bulma's support, and that's it. No sub 50% support this turn. Not yet, at least. We do launch the additional super attack, so at this point, he's fully built up. He doesn't have his... he doesn't have his entrance passive up anymore. Alright, so now, if we time this right... yeah, if we time this right, let's do this for activate Vegito.
It's now or never, Vegeta. 1 hour, but that's it. I am the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot. Vegito. And this is Vegito Blue! Yeah!
Alright, excellent. So, do that number. And then do that number. And Bulma takes the super, but she should be fully built up now. Oop, geez, still taking a lot. Well, that's right. She's only on a 150 here. I keep forgetting that. Maybe we should have just put Vegito in front. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Alright, there we go. Okay, maybe we should have standbyed him last turn. Thinking about how the rest of this is going to play out, I feel like standby last turn probably would have been okay. I think we could have still had it by the final phase. Alright, even without the defense raise, I think these guys are still okay. Alright, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and stand by Trunks here.
Fought to protect everyone and survived with everyone's help. We worked together and survived. That's what it means to be mortal! Quickly, Vegeta! Us too!
There we go. I don't know what people were talking about. These animations look just fine to me. I'm having... I don't see any problems with them. Alright, so let's grab that. So, real quick, let's take a look at his stats now with Vegeta and Trunks. We're looking at over 500k. Now we have a little extra damage reduction. So let's look at how we are in standby mode. So, we have Ki 12, we have attack and defense 200%. We get an additional attack defense, attack 150 when performing a super attack. We also launch an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack. And we reduce damage received by 50% for the turn from the start of turn. We guarding all attacks and launching an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in a turn. We're also launching an additional attack with 5 or more key spheres obtained. So we did get that, so we're going to grab that, and then we're going to send off the Mai. So unlike other standbys, his increases with the turn count. And look at that, 11 million in standby mode. That's pretty impressive. And we are still raising our defense here too, so that's good to know. So now our 50% damage reduction is gone. Alright, so this is how we're going to do this. We are just going to blitz through this phase, so that way we can stand by Trunks on the next turn.
What's wrong? Can you not keep up with my speed? Now you die! It's now or never, Vegeta! 1 hour, but that's it! I am the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot! Vegeta! And this is Vegito Blue! Yeah!
Alrighty, so let's grab that. Let's do Bulma's active.
Come forward, Shenron, and grant me my wish!
Your wish has been granted. Farewell.
Alright, like I said, I want to blitz through this phase so we can do the GT duo while in Trunks' standby. I think we should still be okay here. I realize we shouldn't have grabbed Bulma's orbs before using Vegito's active, but this will still work. There we go. There we go. We might be cutting it close. Bulma will get 2 supers, and she got the 24 orbs, so she's going to be kind of powerful, but not as powerful because she's only on the 150 lead here. There we go. Okay, no, we got this. Perfect, so our plan worked. And AGL Vegito. I'm not gonna lie, for these guys being floated for a little bit, not that bad. And intentionally misplaying with them. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we can technically activate his standby now. It only needs 1 charge count. Now, obviously, it's only going to be a 50% raise by doing that this turn. But it's still gonna work. So, oh, of course he locked them. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand by then.
Please, everyone, lend me your energy. I can't die. Not yet.
Darn it! Please, Kakarot! I need your power! You guys.
Alright, so we can use the Sword of Hope now. With that boost, though, we're looking pretty solid here. Let's take a look here. Where is it? The standby. Does it not actually show? Okay, well, let's pull it up over here. So his standby actually, when it's ready to be used, will, where is it? Here it is. Oh, even on the wiki here, it's not showing. Why not? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm looking at the wiki here. So it's going to raise our attack by 50% per charge count. So we only got 1 turn charge count, and deal super ultimate damage. So it's nothing too crazy, but it's going to be pretty powerful. Now, obviously we want Trunks. I believe we want to keep him in slot 1. Let's double check. Okay, for 1 turn, super attack. Oh no, actually no. Doesn't matter what slot he's in. So we could actually have him here, because then we'll get the links from Vegeta and Trunks. So let's go ahead and let's activate his standby skill.
I won't let you win! I'll never let you destroy our will to live!
Alright, not bad. Now, if only that had been a crit, that would have been much, much smoother. Alright, so now we're going to test this. Alright, I don't think it's going to work out too well for us, but we're going to try it. Because if he supers attacks, we're dead. But if he doesn't, we'll get a attack raise as well from Vegeta's super attack. So let's give it a shot, and let's see how this goes. We got the 5 key. Ah, crap, that's right. That's what I was worried about. The Dokkan attack. Okay.
Time to get serious.
Well, he doesn't really deal that much damage here, so let's see. Yeah, so I just want to point out that we did 9 million on like the bare minimum charge for Sword of Hope Trunks. So you let him charge more, he's obviously going to do more. Okay, perfect. He didn't. Yes, okay, everything worked out for us. And we hit 12 million, not that bad. Obviously, when in this form, he does want to be in slot 2, so not too bad. Here we go, we get the additional attack. Very nice. And we proc the 3rd. Very nice. So this is definitely what you want to see out of this guy. At 55%, this is some pretty good performance. Right? You're seeing out the gate 8 to 9 million on his super attack, right? That's pretty good to me. And only building his defense every single turn, right? Getting stronger defensively every single turn. So add that on to his additional supers, possible of 3, right? Adding damage reduction each time. He's going to be pretty good defensively once you've given him a turn or 2. Offensively, like I said, in the standby, it really comes down to 1, supporting him, and 2, allowing that charge count to build, just like you would with the Z-Bomb Duo. The longer you let it run, the more powerful it's going to be getting. Now, for a single turn charge, I'm going to go with 9 million without the crit is pretty good. Seeing his performance here, honestly, I think a mixed build of crit and additionals is good for him. Like with the Z-Bomb Duo, right? It's kind of my same philosophy there. You want the standby finisher to hit as hard as possible, and in order to do that, you need penetration skills through critical hit. So that's just my opinion. A little bit of AA probably would help. I don't think dodge is a good idea from him because you're taking away 2 of the things he really needs, in my opinion. So anyways, guys, that is the video. That is the showcase for the character I have been the most excited for this celebration. He's here. We pulled him. I'm happy. I can't wait to test him out in the Grand Tour. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, if you've pulled Sword of Hope Trunks and you've played around with him at 55% or more, let me know, what are your first impressions on this unit? I'm blown away. I love it, but that could just be my bias. Let me know in the comments down below what you are thinking. And as always, guys, if nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.